Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome to Wargame. We're on Punch Bowl, 10v10 tactical, and I am flying solo today. So what I'm going to try and do is, well, move my CV first, but I guess the CV is not really feeling like it. What I'm going to try and do is do a bit of gameplay and commentary at the same time, because this is something that you guys seem to really enjoy. Keep in mind that it is going to be probably slightly lower quality of commentary, because I am trying to do both the gameplay and the commentary at the same time, and at that point something's gotta give. Anyway, I'm using an Israeli motorized deck, link down below in the description if you want to use the deck yourself. Our main plan is to go with maglands over here in the middle and start to threaten anything that gets into range. Of course, first I'll have to secure that town, which means a couple of Shayatet 13, and especially important for me is that they arrive quickly. That's why I have the Hamer transports. Also want some Tsananim. I'm also going to need a couple of anti-air units. Now the thing is that this attack can be risky with motorized, because you're running a little bit into an airborne deck. Or, well, rather you can run into an airborne deck. There's no guarantee that it happens, but if it does happen, all I have is either the Barkin, or if I'm going to go with support, probably the BTR 152. Because it is the fastest unit that is also capable of shooting upwards. The Hovet is doing 110 kph on roads, which is just not nearly as fast. This thing does 150, so I will bring one, if only to scare off some enemy helicopters or to maybe take some pot shots at enemy vehicles. Ideally, I would also want one of the HVMS, because they're exceptionally good at taking down enemy vehicles very quickly. They are, however, what I sometimes refer to as sneeze vehicles. You sneeze at them once and they die, because they have absolutely no armor. 2 points of frontal armor and that is it. Now I have 145 points remain. What is next? I can send in a Yasur Nimrod with a Maglan first. Yasur Nimrod is also elite, which means a lot more veterancy, and a lot more veterancy is a lot more accuracy. Alright, off we go. Mr. Nimrod over there. Yeah, this building would be perfect. HVMS is going to be lagging slightly behind, but that's okay. I want to park you over there for the moment. We got napalm coming in from beer pong. Enemy arty is also lighting up the place. That's a lot of helicopters. Those are all my 24s. Of various varieties. Interesting. Alright, TCM there. These are the Tsananim. Offload and get out. Maglan, over there. Oh, Yasur is already... Jesus, it's busy here. So I'm going to offload a little earlier than I had expected. Because there is no shortage of targets. Everybody, get out. Where's my HVMS? Open fire. Bloody hell, what are they all doing? Get out of the vehicles. If you want to live. Quick. Come on, HVMS. Jesus. Looks like I really poked the bear here. I already have 580 points? What? What the hell have I been killing? Also, I guess I'm not welcome in this town. Okay, at least I have some flank defense here. My helo died. Unsurprising. Considering what that thing was subjected to in the form of NTR, I'm not surprised that it died already. Maybe the HVMS can still take out some of these BMP 2 deltas. Couple of tanks here. Come on, get into range. You don't need a whole lot. Just... Whoa! That's not helpful. Panzer Grenadier surrendered. Or rather left the game, he didn't surrender. That is an important distinction. I still have one Maglan left here and another 5 over there. My Shayatet completely... No, not all the Shayatet died. The Tsananim are okay, the Barkin are okay. Well, it's not as bad as I was expecting. Let's see if I can get these things killed without getting my own infantry killed. There you go, well done. Next. Can I get another? There goes a BTR 152. I'm really happy that there's Leopard 1 AS1 pluses here. It's making my life very, very much easier. Get it? Missed! Oh, come on now, Dorban. You can do better than that. Alright. I need to have these Maglans healed up. I want the Sananim running front. Lacking any further ATV or AT recon. Let's go with another Maglan. Once these guys are healed up, I'll also switch those into a better position. But for the moment, this is what I have. I want you on this building and the BTR 152 back a little. What the hell? Leave you guys alone for 1 minute and this is what we get? Great. It's anonym. We're going to have to do a bit more base defense before I go on the offensive here. What is that? Unknown. This is why I need my Maglans alive. How did they get here? They must have flanked around. Yeah, there's AA there. Gotcha. Scott 2. I think it was firing missiles on a T-72S there. I only have one spike left. Now, despite that one missile, I do want to move these guys forward a little bit. And yes, I almost said despite that one missile. Hey, I'm going to be a dad. I need to be practicing my dad jokes. Alright. I guess that Sananim are going to... Oh, holy shit, they're going to get a little busy. Switch buildings. I want to get those OT tabs before... Whoa, before they become a problem, I was going to say, but... I guess that's not going to fly. Front towards enemy. Haha. Jeez, I'm never gonna hold this. Help? Sananim cannot sustain this level of combat for very long. I need to be generating some extra income somewhere, but we have Bravo, we have Delta. Any other vehicles that can help out? Yeah, sure, bring a Sherman. Decent rate of fire, 3 HE per shot. And... Nah, those are too expensive. Crap. Hold on. I have a couple of vehicles over here, which are all armed with machine guns, which are currently not doing much. Alright, looks like we've sustained the worst of the impact here. Sananim are surprisingly still alive. Although not by much. Alright, so far so good. I'm very happy my teammates responded to that quickly, because I simply didn't have the points. Alright. That's a little better. Let's get the Sherman deployed here. And let's see about the rest here. My Maglans are now ready. Unfortunately now there's nothing to shoot at. Oh, I stand corrected. Topaz has been detected. Topaz was detected. And that is the end of my units. Oh shit, they killed my resupply, didn't they? No, it's still here. Oh, it's already on the way back. Perfect. Good. Alright, oh, contact. This is what makes those Maglans so incredibly useful. Spot something, kill something. So long as it's not a helicopter. If you run into a helicopter, you're gonna have a bigger fish to fry. And no real unit to do it with. I'm very curious if they actually have something in these buildings. I could buy a mortar, but it's 60 points. It's really expensive. Alright, Hammer, just get resupplied. Repair it where needed. And I want my Rio to go on a resupply run here. Range 1200. I'm not getting attacked yet, so it's no ATGM. 800. Is there nothing in there? 700. This is usually the range if there's something in here at which you will get detected. Or, well, attacked, not just detected. I think the building's clear. Alright, ATGM up front. Barkan up there. Let's move the Tsananim up. I'll also have to just dislodge all of these Spetsnaz Gru, which are here, there, and everywhere. They will be spotting the mortars at this point. Get out. Let's put a Ram AT over there as a sort of force multiplier so that anything that gets detected over here gets shot at. As long as it's infantry, I can probably do some damage. If it's something worse, I'm gonna have a harder time doing damage to it. Oh! Oh, that's not what I was expecting. But I'm not opposed to killing those guys. Quick, Tsananim. Transport, get into range. Quick, get him. Get him, get him, get him. Before the Wu-Tang Clan... Before the Wu-Tang Clan runs away. Get him! Thank you. Well done. What do we have here? Unknown. But I don't like them being so close to my maglan. Uh-oh. No! Holy shit, could you not? You're safest inside the building, give or take. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Well, that was amusing. Don't ever do that again. Tsananim, fall back. I'm surprised that I still have both squads. Oh no. That's an autocannon. Murdered. Quick. Dorban LR needs missiles. There's a Jaguar coming up and it has no sense of humor. There goes the BTR 152. Shit, that's a helo. Ah, he's just outside of range. Come on, Dorban. Nail it. Missed. Not helpful. Maglan's died. Don't worry, I have more. Missile out. Hit. At this point, I'm getting a little worried that that Jaguar is about to return fire. Well done. Well done. Fall back. Get my resupply out of here. Alright, I'm no longer being subjected to artillery fire. I know there's still a Spetsnaz team in here somewhere. Spetsnaz Gru. How's the situation developing over here? They have some infantry inside the buildings here. This can still very much get overwhelmed, considering the numbers there. I'm gonna have to try and put more pressure on these flanks. Oh, damn it. Let's see. The Ram. Let's get the Ram moved over here. BTR 90. Elite BTR 90, in fact, so that's Spetsnaz. Now, I'd love to move these Maglan, but I don't really know where. The objective for me is to try to push onto this tree line. And from here either get more information or start to put more pressure on vehicles emanating from Alpha. And ideally, try to encircle Echo. And get in there and... Actually, we don't need to neutralize the CV, because the CV is already dead. They don't have a CV. Stop shelling my positions. Oh crap, that was the Dorban. That's unfortunate. There's the Spetsnaz. This is one of those random artillery shellings, which is really not going to do much. Because at the moment they don't have a follow-up. So it's just an annoyance. Much like those Spatsnaz on my flank. Let's see if the ram can actually engage those at a safe range. Now what? Jeez, now that I hear? Drop off. Milan will get him. No, of course not. It's a Milan. Why would you ever want to rely on a Milan? Alright, let's get the Tsananim. Come on, can you get him, Maglan? 99% chance to hit. Now we're talking. Hello. There you go. Alright. Ideally, I'd get the Rio over here and start repairing my forces there. Now, I have good optics versus very good stealth from the Spatsnaz Gru. I can't see them very well. The problem with the Spatsnaz Gru is that they can engage virtually anything. And they will be effective against virtually anything as well. So I'm not going to have an easy time trying to take that thing down. Oh! I want that. I think those are the ones who have been putting my infantry on fire at the start of the game. I still owe them a counterattack. Contact. Another recon vehicle. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Dead. Move here. Now what are you shelling? Random... Oh, not really random positions. Yeah, see, those Spatsnaz are still there. Not for much longer. Alright, let's get the Tsananim back up to strength. From here I can see quite a bit, but I cannot reach out and get those AT... No, those napalm units. Is that them? No. That's a tank. I'm gonna need another AT unit over here, because I only have one. Oh no. That's going to be unpleasant. Oh! Much appreciated. Dorban Alar. Hello, what are you? A BTR robot. Hard to hit. Tree lines and everything. But he's about to make a mistake. There we go. Dead. And infantry inside as well. 25 points. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get the Magellan relocated. I need to get my Rio back to base. And yes, I am borrowing from somebody else. This is usually a very mobile deck. It usually doesn't need to have a fob, other than to resupply my own trucks. Contact here. Identification. Unknown. I don't much like that. Now I think it might be time to start investing in my own anti-air unit down the middle. Because I'm running a little risky of getting more B5 attacks here. And I would rather like to prevent that. But I have to spend quite a... Goodbye. I have to spend quite a bit if I want to get a good anti-airplane unit. Oh. Alright, I'm sorry, buddy, but I cannot capture you, and that means that the enemy cannot have you either. I need to get a resupply in first. So the Maglan currently is doing excellent work. Maybe this one can be useful here. There. Alright, and a score. 45 versus 48. We are losing. Where are we? Oh. Yeah, that situation has developed and not for the better. The building over here gets decent line of sight, but it's a pretty nasty slope there. Ah, crap, there goes the Ram AT. May have bruised Red a little bit, but they are definitely not out of the game yet. What you got there? Vickers? Dead. Well done. Oh! Hey, boys! Artie's back in town. I was kind of hoping that these guys would show up, and they did. Come on. Come on. What do I need? 10 meters? 5? I don't want... Oh. Let's... Jesus, it's a high value situation over here. Goodbye, Sopel. Sit rep. Oh, I just inherited units. Oh, no. Lovely. Cargoes. Out. Get moving back. So Chung Su back here. 8. Chukyon Sa versus a bunch of VDV. Get the recon bird back. Also inherited some more points apparently. Now, defenses. Yeah, why not? Go with something light. Something cheap. Short arrow over here, please. My Maglan. Oh, my Maglan's still... How are you not dead? What is this guy? Well done. How are you not dead? Alright, how's my group over here looking? They still need missiles. Mother Rio is getting ready to resupply the Sananim again. Short arrow, please relocate. I'm very fearful for the survivability of the Chukyon Sa at this point. I don't think that without support they're gonna last for very long. And there's also the risk that the enemy will start flanking through the forest. And I really don't want to spend a lot of forces just deploying a big wall over there. That's not what I'm gonna do. Now, these Maglans still have one missile. And if I can get that Tor, I will. Because I know that some of my allies are using airborne decks. So if I'm able to neutralize those, or that, that'll probably make them quite happy. Dead. Okay, well done. I'm gonna go back and grab some missiles from the Rio. This one's empty. Now, the reason why I'm bringing in a Ram AT and a bunch of Shermans is that at this range, I'll be able to see vehicles coming using both the Chukyon Sa and the Ram AT, both vehicles and infantry units all together. And then the Shermans will outrange the infantry, unless the infantry skirmish all the way through these woods, in which case they're very quickly going to overwhelm those Shermans. If they do overwhelm the Shermans, it's unfortunate, but not a massive loss, because they're only 15 points. And they only need to fire a couple of times in order to get a bunch of damage in. Alright, Sananim are now in a better position to start moving. Build up to 19. Let's get the AA. Do we need the AA over there? That looks a lot like a vehicle. Panzer Grenadiers? He's yours. T-72S. Okay, I'm not going. Maglan? Get ready. There she is. Oh no, 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 no! Well, they survived. Mostly. Anything I can get some revenge on? No, not yet. Alright, move around the fire and move over there. See if I can get around here. Defensive line. 1, 2, 3. Almost set up. Chuck on saw here. Score 53-50. Okay. What? If you people could quit leaving, that would make my life much more pleasant. Because I keep getting more and... Jesus, I have units all over the map now. Why exactly is the majority of Blue Force suddenly surrendering? That makes no sense to me. Because we're not doing that bad. If we were losing terribly, I would understand, but we're not. Also, what's shooting me here? Oh, BMP 3. There's a T-72S. Panzergrenadier, my best bet against that. PZF 3. Ah, no. Not if they die that fast. Alright, try to get a missile or an AT attack on there. No, lost. I still had a Dorb in here somewhere. You better not be blue for, son. No, he's red for. 55, 52. Oh, the Magellan's got killed off. Alright, what else do I have here? Leopard 1A4, Milan 2, Stinger team. Why are my Rolands this far back? No wonder they're losing out in the front. Oh, I got a quad stack of mortars. 13th, I hope you don't mind, but I need a bit of a resupply here. But, what the fuck have these people been doing? And why am I the one who has to fix everything? Fall back, Tsananim, you're outnumbered. Split. I want you to hold, I want you to fall back. Bunny, hop your way home. Now, don't needlessly rush into your death, if you don't mind. Yeah, they're still trying to kill me here. They have eyes on me as well, I think. Alright, let's get a cheap anti-tank vehicle here. Japas Orev. 2600 meters, but perfect if you're fighting light vehicles. Party. Don't worry, I'm long gone. Contact here. See, I thought I was going to do a nice, quiet game this morning. And in the end, I end up commanding most of the forces on the map. Or at least forces all over the map. Shit. There were no infantry units found inside that vehicle that day. Yeah, you got a good range of fire there. What's that? Transport. Get it? No line of sight. A Ural? Okay. Ah, shit. They found my AT. Don't all rush in. Please. Don't do anything stupid. What? Anti-air? Okay. See, of all the things I inherited, I could have used a plane or two, but instead I'm only managing ground forces. Oh, hello, Conkers. You're in for a bad day. They will try to return fire, and they only need one shot. But so does my arty. Well done. Okay. That quad stack of mortars. Here. Good. Now I have firepower, albeit no, it's not that limited. It's not that limited. At all. But Sanhanim, these guys survived? Impressive. Thought I would have lost those a long time ago, actually. Because they've been subjected to pretty much everything that I have seen so far. Oh. Well, for these guys, it might be the end of the road. I want a Magar 6. Need a bit more standoff capability against infantry. Come on. No line of sight. Get that XA-185. Launch tonight. Ooh. Oh dear. Yeah, that's not something I was really prepared against. Get CV back. To roll it into a new position. Short arrow can take a couple of these things down. At good range as well. Chuck Yonsa, I appreciate the courage, but it's a bit misplaced at this point. Come on, get out of these woods. Needs to kill that HT-40 before it becomes a threat. And I would say right about now, it is a threat. Enable. What? Come on. Hit. Good. Dragonair took it down. Who would like to go next? Support. This is when I'll bring... Oh! Damn it. Considering the great number of helicopters there, I might need another Hovette. Oh, my Leo 105 is dead. That sucks. That thing was doing good work. Well, kind of unsurprisingly, but one of my Tsananim squads finally died. Took them long enough. I'm gonna roll it over there. Oh no. If they're gonna start rolling up that town from over there, there's not a whole lot stopping them. Also, I still want that sector. I had a CV and a helo back at the start. I guess it died. Alright, I want the CV over here. Score 63 versus 57. There goes the Milan team. See, I have to micromanage so many units that it's really getting hard to actually get everything a bit of attention. Make sure it doesn't just die. Now, ideally, I would let red push into me. Or us, although there's not... Because I don't really feel like we're going to be that adequate at pushing at the moment. Especially with my scatterbrained forces all over the place. "14 minutes left. How is the situation going to develop? I am kind of expecting an assault coming in from Delta. Potentially helicopters, especially in the last couple of minutes of the game. Because people then decide to go desperate. And then they start throwing a whole lot of units your way. Aside from that, I think that we have the front line here relatively well defended. Royal Marines here and there, Stormers. And red does not have too much in the sense of income. They got Alpha, Charlie, Delta. That Hawk should be going down very quick. Bravo secured. Thank you very much. Oh, no. Sorry. Red actually has more income than we do. I miscalculated there. Red has more income. Lovely. So Chung Su over here could use a resupply. Alright, let's not do anything stupid. Anybody need a resupply? Nope, even the Maglans have full missiles. There's another VP coming in. Oh no. I hope the Measure Park can nail that as a revenge. Hit. Miss. Evac. There's more helos. I don't like all these units going right. If they do come in with a helo rush, I have a Hovet, I have a short arrow. I have the Roland. They also have... no. Defense here. Might need to send infantry... whoa, careful there! Who's shelling his own infantry? I might need to bring more infantry here, but I don't really have too cheap infantry available. It would be the Tsananim probably. These guys are really patient though for getting all the way around here. My mortars can reach this far. Let's put them to work. I was hoping that this guy would get concealed here. There you go. That's better. Now, I know that I have all of my AA active, in case you're wondering. The thing is that I haven't seen a seed aircraft once, nor have I seen any notification that my anti-air units were at risk for some reason or another. So I'm thinking that they might not have too much in the sense of a seed aircraft, despite using a lot of helicopters and a lot of other air assets. It's just one... no, it's two players. It's Ara and Exodus. Over here we go out front towards enemy, who's about to get intercepted. PTR robots getting shot at. Really? You cannot kill that in one shot? Huh. Yep, it's another helo. Not exactly sure what that was, but I think it was infantry with a short-range anti-tank weapon. My 086 seems to agree. Contact here. That's a landed helo. A landed transport helo, and the Scout Defender can just not do too much about it. But no, that's a Kurnus. I thought he was going to get bombed. Never mind. Yeah, they nailed it. Landed. Special forces may unload. Yep. Good communication there. I like that. Now, I don't mind just defending for the moment, because Red 4 seems to be throwing away quite a lot of units. Oh, change fire to here. Crap, there goes the recon. See, the thing is, nothing's really safe here in this forest. Infantry is going to get killed off by our infantry. If I deploy a Magar 6 or a Magar 6 Badgal, or a Bedgal, I'm going to have it deployed here. And at short range, it would also die. Vehicles die even faster due to infantry. So once the infantry is in here, it's anybody's bet who's going to win that fight. And while I have good infantry in the form of the Shayatet, I don't really want to pick this fight. Because so long as they're in here, they're actually pretty contained. They're not that capable of doing much. They're just going to try and patrol through these woods, in which case they'll get in contact with the Jäger, the Commandos, the Dragonair. And aside from that, they're not that much of a risk. And I'm also looking at the clock and seeing that there's only 7.5 minutes left. Which means that unless they really start running that infantry right through our base or towards our base, they're not that likely to do much damage. Or that's what I'm running with, rather. Range on these is not great. Maybe from here I'll be able to start taking them down. Ah. VDV. Let's inform them that the artillery... Oh, I'm not the... I'm not the only one firing artillery there. Those died very quick. 5980 versus 7000. This should be at least a minor victory now. Uh-oh. What do we have here? Spetsnaz, most likely. FJB. Not a unit I would charge a building with. Because they don't have a secondary anti-infantry weapon. Now that's just rude if you start charging with Formosa. Commando should win that fight pretty easily. My mortars are running out of fuel. You, fuel only, no ammo, go. 6 minutes left, or just under. Oh, those are vehicles. That's harder to kill with mortars. Jaguar flies in. Anti-air? No. Whoa, well, yeah, that counts as anti-air, I guess. Kernus is trying to return the favor, but I don't think it's going to work. Oh, hello. Lots of stuff there. VLRAs are not particularly quick off-road. Now I know that this battle is not all go, go, go and all get all the points. But that's because I don't want to lose this. We have the advantage. We're almost at 8,000 points. I don't have to push. My teammates don't have to push because their flanks seem relatively well defended. So I'm perfectly content for the moment to just sit here and let Red 4 make more mistakes. Because I think that Red 4 is going to get increasingly desperate. And that means that they will start to do plays which are not the best idea. And which means that they will start to lose more and more units. Come on, Roland. This is not a good place for you to be right now. What you got there? Another transport, huh? See, I don't know why you would call in a transport this late into the game, because it's never going to get to its destination. If this guy is planning to circle around, I think it would get around to here and then stop. Because it does not have the mobility to get anywhere else. The time is just out. Oh. That's one way to shoot it down. A T-80BV? That was a T-80BV? Whoever's operating these aircraft is doing a great job. Joe Mama. 1,000 points. What is known as? Amusing. See, those can still do damage this late into the game. Three minutes left. 7,700 points out of 8. I know I have a lot of points, by the way. I'm floating 145. But I don't feel like I need to call in anything right now. And maybe, if shit really hits the fan, I can call in a Ra'am and engage units over here. But I don't think I'm going to need any. Spetsnaz VMF there. Take no prisoners. Keep in mind that this is a very old jet. 1965. And it just used a rocket attack to get units killed of the helicopter variety. Oh, thank you, Maclan. Well done. You did get shelled, didn't you? Here. Special Forces Recon. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to hit. Hello? Where'd that shell go? Beats me. 2 minutes. Now they're attacking random logistics trucks. Oh, not so random. It's the last known position of my mortars. 78-15. Yep, those are definitely on the way towards the mortars. What's this scout defender hoping to find? Whoa. Nice, good kill. We need 105 points. This is another 90, I think. But hitting those is going to be a pretty tricky venture. Oh, we got it. We got 8,000 points. Wow, that was quite the fight. I hadn't expected it to be quite this long. Usually these matches, at least in my memory, are over a bit faster. 1,835 points scored versus 840 losses. Now, this score, well, both the kills and the losses are courtesy also to my leaving teammates. Because on the one hand, I inherited units and got more units to do, or to get more kills with. On the other hand, I also got units which I wasn't even aware of. And I lost those before I could even put them into a good position. So 1835, 840, it's still positive. As for the rest, I think Joe did really well. Yeah, look at that. 1065 versus 490. Well done to Joe. And who were the other guys? I'm actually quite happy that this one left, because he was just feeding. And I inherited units and might have been able to manage them a little better. ICBC did very well. 1320, 530. Waiting for player. 945, 425. Oof. Beer pong, 320 versus 1010. Now what I'm curious about is how well front towards enemy did. So he's not that bad. This guy was flanking all around our base. And then we had Ara, who was trying to use helicopters, I think. Effectively, by the looks of it. Now, what about all those kills? Aha. Initially, when I was just sort of panic offloading my vehicles, I got a lot of points. And the Yasur Nimrod was part and parcel in getting a lot of kills. This is Special Forces, that's Special Forces, and that's Special Forces. And they were killed in BTR-90s. Now this thing carries 4 missiles, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 vehicles killed. And 1, 2, 3 sets of infantry killed. That immediately recouped the investment into the Nimrod itself. And then the Maglan apparently killed a command tank. We got the Hwasung Chung, which was killed by the Maglan, so that's probably an early transport as well. Maglans... another T-90S. Interesting. Yeah, that Sananim killed the Voerungstroep that I was going to, I think, chase down. In combination with the BTR. Look at these Maglans do work. Conqueror, Skreshet, BTR-80, times 2, Nona. They did a lot of work. Oh, my Hovette even got a couple of kills late game. I didn't even realize that. Right. Nice game. I hope the commentary was up to par. I, as mentioned, will always try to do commentary during games, but I'm also trying to figure out what's going on. I'm trying to do commentary in a language that's not my native language, and I'm trying to command all of the forces. So my head's a bit busy. But I hope for most of the video I was at least comprehensive and that it actually made sense. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the fight, and I shall see you soon for more videos.